Welcome to the Asheville View. I'm your host, Aisha Adams, and today I have Western Women's Business Center Associate Director Tara Brown in the house, and we're going to be talking about Western Women's Business Center, their offerings and programs, and so much more. Hey, Tara.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. I'm so happy to be here.
Can you tell our audience what exactly is Western Women's Business Center and what services do you offer?
Sure. So Western Women's Business Center was founded in 2014. We offer business development services across 24 counties of Western North Carolina. So all the way up to Boone, out to Cherokee, over, McDowell, down Polk, Rutherford, all of Western North Carolina. And our services, we offer three things. So we have one-on-one coaching for entrepreneurs, we have workshops and training, and we have access to capital. So anything that you need for your business, we have a team of experts to support you. Aisha is one of our members of our team of experts, who is one of our coaches and trainers, who supports businesses with marketing, business planning, all different types of things. So we are here for whatever you might need for your business. Obviously, we are called Western Women's Business Center, so we focus on women, but we don't discriminate, so anyone is welcome. And we focus on women, people in rural distressed areas, and people of color, anyone who faces barriers to entrepreneurship.
Can you tell us a little bit about why it's important to focus on women and the other indicators that you talked about?
Yeah, definitely. So we know that women face more barriers to entrepreneurship than men might. So in terms of access to capital, in terms of networking opportunities, in terms of just the psychological taking the step to, becoming an entrepreneur. We often have more family responsibilities that kind of get in the way. So there's a lot there, and we're here to support with all of that. And I love having these events. About once a week, we have a different training, on topics from marketing, business planning, financial planning, anything that business owners might need. And it's a great opportunity for mostly women entrepreneurs to network and get to learn from each other what they're doing, how they're overcoming some of these obstacles.
You ever heard the saying, your net worth is your net worth?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's really important that women-owned businesses get out there, people of color-owned businesses get out there, which is why I am so excited about the new, all-new African American Business Association that is sponsored by Western Women's Business Center. Can you tell me a little bit more about the membership that's coming up and a little bit more about what's happening?
Yes, I'm so happy to be partnering with you, Aisha, who you're leading the all-new African American Business Association and have been leading it for the last year and a half. So we offer once a month, we have a networking opportunity for Black-owned businesses where there's a speaker, Black-owned businesses and allies, I should say, where there's a speaker that you usually bring in who is talking about a topic that is critical to the community, or an entrepreneur who's been successful. They want to report out how they got there, what helped them along the way, what, advice they have for other entrepreneurs. And it's a really great opportunity. So that AABA happens the third Tuesday of every month at 11 a.m. We've been on Zoom for how long now? Almost a year.
Forever. But it's been good, and I love it because you can grab your lunch, pop onto the Zoom, and by the time you finish your lunch, we're done. You've met another entrepreneur and learned about their business, but we also try to jam-pack it with resources and have other people come on to really support what we're doing with different tools and resources. And recently, we've decided to launch a new membership, and that membership will include 2 hours of free marketing coaching. It will also allow you to be on the new Western Women's Business Center podcast.
Yes.
And then it'll allow you also to be promoted via the Western Women's Business Center Facebook platform and Instagram platform. So it's a very exciting new membership that's really geared toward supporting the Black entrepreneur in the Western region. So that's really exciting.
Yeah, and it was your great idea to start a podcast. So we have Jason Muhammad hosting that podcast. We've had 3 episodes out so far. We had Bruce and Naomi Waller. The next episode is going to be with Tara Singh. So we've had some really great guests, and I'm really excited to see the future of that. And You always say, you know, putting Black businesses out front, giving them a platform, lifting them up, creating new opportunities. So I really love that media.
It's really been such a joy to work with you and to uplift Black and brown businesses in the region. And as we continue to do that work together, super excited to have Western Women's Business Center as a partner. What do our audience have to look for next year when it comes to that? Your standout product, which is the Western Women's Business Center Conference.
Yeah, definitely. So October 21st, we're going to be back in person with our Western Women's Business Center Conference. We were online last year, like everything else had to be shifted online, but we're really excited to come back together. If you haven't been to our conference before, this year is going to be the 7th annual Western Women's Business Center Conference. The theme is the spirit of women, and we have keynote speakers, breakout sessions, but we don't just make it a snoozy business conference, right? We have dancing, we have singing, we have performances, and it's just going to be a really great opportunity to reconnect. And because it has been a challenging year for so many entrepreneurs, we're offering it at no cost to participants this year. So normally it's about $40 to come, but this year you can come for free. So we'll be sharing more information about registration and all of that soon, but I'm really excited to be back in person.
Yes, me too. And they have the best swag at the Western Women's Business Center Conference. Last year they gave out Amy Clymer cards. They gave out Tracy Green Washington's book, Choosing Purposeful Alignment, The Messy Middle of Transformation. And they had a rocket scientist as the keynote speaker. So just lots of good stuff from Western Women's Business Center. As always, so nice to talk to you, Tara, and good to see you. And until next time, you're watching The Asheville View.
Thank you.